computer. Oh. Okay, recording in. Oh. Okay, and we haven't displayed anything on the screen yet. Okay. Hare Krishna online devotees, can you hear us?
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
you can hear us.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Good,
Hare
good.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you. And you can see the screen clear with verse number 233.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So, where is Archana Mataji? She not there?
Who's there?
Archana Mataji?
Oh yeah, she's helping with some.
Okay, all right.
She's
So-
helping him today.
Today, we will be looking at verse number 33 of chapter 2. What is the title of chapter 2?
Contents of the Gita summarized.
Fantastic. Contents of the Gita summarized. The whole concept of Bhagavad Gita is in chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. So once I asked a question to a very senior devotee, I asked him, when these gurus, there's Gaur Purnima coming on the 3rd of March in few days, and all the gurus go, or at least try to make a trip to Mayapur. When they meet, when they sit on a table, ये गुरु जब इकट्ठे मिलते हैं, what do they discuss?
Chapter 2.
And his answer was very correct, Mataji. Chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. ये गुरु जब मिलते हैं तो chapter 2 डिस्कस करते हैं. Why? It is contents of Gita summarized. पूरा गीता का असली सार यहाँ है. Of course, the elaboration, the bhakti yoga क्या है, the elaboration of what is karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, that is all described in the future chapters. But as long as you have done chapter 2 properly, you have a very good base to stand on. So, we heard of the 4 reasons why Arjun was refusing to fight. And now, the second reason is being tackled. Krishna is counteracting the second reason. The second reason for not fighting was, if I lose my very own people, then I lose all enjoyment. And so now he's being told that your people will not be lost. And therefore, your dharma is to fight. And if you fight, you're a Kshatriya. If you fight and you lose, you will go to Swarga. And if you fight and you win, you will get all the opulences of this Raj, of this kingdom. You will enjoy your kingdom, big kingdom. So either you will enjoy here or you will enjoy in Swargaloka. So whether you die or whether you win, you lose or you win, you live or die, in both the cases, you're going to enjoy it. So the first marg or the path that Krishna is describing here is the path of karma. Arjun, if you use the path of karma, if you think that I should be doing karma, then that path also tells you to fight. If you want to go through the path of bhakti, that will also come to the same conclusion. Fight. And if you take the path of jnana, even that tells you to fight. So Krishna will slowly bring Arjun to each one of these conclusions, to the same conclusion through each one of the different paths. Right now, Arjun is being tackled, Arjun is being replied through the path of karma. कर्म के माध्यम से बताया जा रहा है अर्जुन को कि कर्म का मार्ग भी चुनोगे, कर्म योग चुनोगे, भक्ति योग नहीं अभी, ज्ञान योग नहीं अभी, सिर्फ कर्म का भी तुम चुनोगे पथ, still it will take you to the conclusion that you must fight. So, what is karma yoga? Karma yoga is doing karma, doing your varnashram dharma. A Brahman must do his own dharma. A Kshatriya must do his own dharma. A Vaishya को भी अपना धर्म करना है. And the Shudra similarly should do his own dharma. सबको अपना धर्म करना चाहिए. And where does it say that doing this dharma, the benefit, why do we, if we know, okay, let me make it simpler. Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Puran, confirms this. You can see on your screen. It confirms. This is Sukadev Goswami who is speaking, Suta Goswami, who is started speaking this Bhagavatam verse. He is educating the sages through Shaunaka Rishi. We'll not go into the details yet. What does Bhagavatam say? Bhagavatam says, Ataha Pumbhe Dvij Shrestha Varnashram Vibhagashaha Sanushtasthasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. ये जो वर्णाश्रम का मार्ग है, this path of varnashram which has been designed by the Lord himself, ये जो भगवान के दिया हुआ एक पथ है वर्णाश्रम. वर्णाश्रम मतलब there'll be a Brahman, there'll be a Kshatriya, there'll be a Vaishya, and there'll be a Shudras. And each one must do their duty. क्षत्रिय को ब्राह्मण का धर्म नहीं करना है. क्षत्रिय must not do the dharma of a Brahman. A Shudra should not do the dharma of a Kshatriya. You must do your own dharmas. तुम्हारा dharma here means occupational duty. तुम्हें सिर्फ अपना धर्म करना है. Okay. So what will happen if I do my dharma? Samsiddhir means the highest perfection. You will reach the highest perfection. And what is that highest perfection? ये सबसे ऊपर का हमको फल क्या मिलेगा ये करने से? हरितोषणम, भगवान को खुश करना, to please the Lord. Will be able to please the Lord. हम भगवान को खुश कर पाएंगे. And that is your ultimate goal. To love Krishna, to please Krishna, to ask him, what would you like to have today? आज भोग में मैं क्या बनाऊं आपके लिए? Not what do I want. The philosophy in Vaishnavism has to change because of Vaishnavism. We don't ask what is good for me. We ask what will please Krishna. भगवान तेरे को क्या अच्छा लगता है वो बता. What should I make a bhoga for you? What should I cook for you? Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Let's look at the translation. O best among the twice born. It is therefore concluded. Conclusion क्या है? That the highest perfection of one can achieve. परम सिद्धि क्या मिलती है? By discharging the duties prescribed from one's own occupation. अगर आप वर्णाश्रम धर्म का पालन करेंगे, what is the highest perfection you get? Is to cast divisions and orders in life. क्या है उसका फल? Is to please the personality of Godhead. अगर आप अपना धर्म का काम करेंगे, उससे भगवान प्रसन्न होंगे. वही हाईएस्ट परफेक्शन है आपके जीवन का, भगवान को खुश करना. The highest perfection one can achieve by discharging the duties prescribed for one's own occupation according to caste and divisions and orders of life. वर्णाश्रम, वर्ण और आश्रम के अनुसार जो भी आपका कार्य है, अगर आप वो करते हैं, you will get the highest perfection, and that perfection is to please the personality of Godhead. So let's look at, so Arjun is being told that you are a Kshatriya, this is your occupational duty, and if you do your duty, not only will you gain things for your own benefit. कर्म कांड का रास्ता क्या और कर्म योग का रास्ता क्या है? The path of karma yoga, karma kanda is different. Even the path of karma yoga is you do what you like. एक होता है कर्म कांड, one is कर्म कांड. कर्म कांड is I will offer some sacrifices, मैं कुछ यज्ञ करूंगा for my benefit. मैं स्वर्ग जा सकूं, so that it is for my benefit, I can go to Swarga. Everything is for my benefit. Contrary to that, karma yoga, not karma kand, karma yoga is different. Karma yoga means I will still do what I want, but whatever I get as a result, I will offer it to Krishna. For example, somebody wants to become a lawyer, वकील बनना चाहता है कोई, fine, that's their happiness. I want to become a lawyer. They are not looking at this stage to say, Krishna, what do you want me to become? अभी वो परिस्थिति नहीं आई है जहां पूछें, कृष्णा आपको क्या चाहिए, मैं क्या बनूं? Instead, the person looks at what gives them happiness. वो ये देखते हैं कर्म योग में, मुझे क्या अच्छा लगता है. ठीक है, मुझे, how I want to fly an aeroplane, I want to drive a taxi, I want to earn money, I want to do a business. This is I want to do. But कर्म कांड और कर्म योग में the difference is in कर्म योग you don't think finally of your benefit. Finally, whatever you earn, whatever proceeds you get, you offer them to Krishna. That is why it is called yoga. Yoga means sandhi. Yoga means judna. Yoga means to unite. Yoga means to connect. Therefore, in Karma Yoga, you do what you like, you do as per your occupational duty, but you give the results to Krishna. So Arjun is being told, look at the path of Karma Yoga. Certain duties have been given. You took up the duty of a Kshatriya because that's how you are actually built. अंदर से तुम्हारी बनावट ही क्षत्रिय की है, इसलिए तुमने क्षत्रिय धर्म चुना. You are born in the family of Kshatriyas. Now do. If you have become a Kshatriya, you have been given certain responsibilities along with certain privileges. जितनी बड़ी पोजीशन है उतना सुख भी मिलता है, लेकिन उसके साथ जिम्मेवारियां भी उतनी ही बड़ी मिलती हैं. So Arjun, if you want to be honored like a Kshatriya, आपको क्षत्रिय की इज्जत चाहिए, then you must execute your responsibilities also. And that is what we learned from the previous verse. Krishna was trying to entice him. Krishna उसको एक लालच दे रहे थे, याद दिला रहे थे कि अगर तुम, if you fight and win, you will get this big kingdom. If you lose, you will get to Swarga. And if your teachers, for example, Drona and Bhishma, they die in this battle by your hands, अगर भीष्म और द्रोण आपके हाथों से मारे जाते हैं, वो भी क्षत्रिय हैं, they are also kshatriya, therefore they will also get स्वर्गा. तो कहीं से भी लॉस नहीं है, there is no loss at any side. Therefore you should fight. And in today's verse, now things change. Now Krishna is telling Arjun, what if you do not fight? अगर तू नहीं लड़ेगा तो क्या होगा? पहले उसको लालच बता दिया कि यस, लड़ेगा तो बेनिफिट क्या है देख ले. First, he has been told what the benefit is of doing your dharma. Now, Krishna is telling him, what will you lose if you don't do your dharma? What are the effects of it? So, let's go through the verse of today. Please repeat after me. Ath chet tvam imam dharmyam. Ath chet tvam imam dharmyam. Sangramam na karishyasi. संग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि. Okay, so let's do the online devotees. Let's give them a first chance. Online devotees, would anyone like to recite this, please? Online में से कोई बोलना चाहेगा?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
अर्थ चेत्वमिमां धर्म्यस्य
अथ चेत्त्वम् इमं धर्म्यम्
अचेतम् इमं धर्म्यं सद्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि
संग्रामं न करिष्यसि
तत्सर्वधर्मकीर्ति च हित्वा
ततः सर्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च
पापं वाप्स्यसि
हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि. Anyone from here? अथ चेत्त्वमिमं धर्म्यम् संग्रामं न करिष्यसि तथा स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि. अतः, therefore, chet, if, tvam, you, imam, this, dharmayam, as a religious duty, sangramam, fighting, na, do not, karishyasi, perform, tataha, then, swadharman, your religious duty, kirtim, reputation, cha, also, hitva, losing, papam, sinful reactions, avapshasi, will gain. Translation. Please repeat after me. If, however, you do not perform your religious duty of fighting, then you will certainly incur sins for neglecting your duties and thus lose your reputation as a fighter. See, there are three things very important here, and we'll go through one by one. If, however, agar, lekin, what was the previous verse? The previous verse was the benefits of fighting. And now Arjun is telling him, if, however, you do not, agar tum nahi karte ho, if you do not perform your religious duty of fighting, तुम्हारा धर्म है लड़ना, if you do not do that, then you will certainly incur sins. पाप लगेगा. किस लिए? For neglecting your duties. अपनी ड्यूटी को छोड़ा है आपने. And thus you lose your reputation as a fighter. Now, let's go through the presentation and see if we can. We'll see if we can gain something from the Hindi. So, asachet tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatha swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsasi. Very good. Let's see if we can make it bigger for everyone's benefit. Yeah. Why is it not coming on the screen? Online devotees, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, we see that.
हरे कृष्णा ऑनलाइन डिवोटीज क्या
Hare
आपको
Krishna.
ये
Yes, please.
स्लाइड नजर आ रही है? कैन यू सी द पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन?
Hare Krishna. Yes, please.
दीदी कैन यू हियर अस? नहीं, हो गया.
हाँ, हो गया, दिख रही है.
ओके. We'll have to just reconnect with you. Stand by. Narasimha Prabhu,
I went to school, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, online devotees, can you hear us?
Hare Krishna. Hanji, yes, please.
Initially, somebody did do Ashoka, no? No. It just died. Is the internet connection still going or is it died?
Didi, can you hear us? Yes, she can hear us.
Technician is not here.
Technician is not here.
That's the problem.
Hitendra Bhaiya, can you hear us?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Hare Krishna. Hanji.
We can't hear
Hanji.
you at all.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, if you can hear us, good. We'll continue with that, since you can hear us. If you cannot hear us, just send us a message, please. Okay.
Prabhuji, if you're sharing the screen, then only they'll able to see your screen.
Yeah,
You are sharing.
I'm sharing the screen,
Okay.
but somewhere there it is not coming up. And what they are seeing is, actually, I'll just pause the recording. What they are seeing is just that screen, not the PowerPoint presentation.
Ah.
Let's stop sharing and start sharing again.
They can hear Prabhuji or?
They could hear, but I'm trying to share it again. Share.
Screen share. Yes, me too.
Uh-huh. No, they. Oh.
We hear you.
Anyway, whatever they can see. Sorry, stop share. Stop share. Yeah. No, it's not coming there, Mataji.
So fast.
I'll try again. Sorry for the interruption. There is something which has gone wrong.
You don't know how to use Zoom.
The Zoom is working, it seems, but we cannot hear them. No, that's better. That's better. God. Okay, let's.
You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes.
Good.
That's good. So I'll just try and start the PowerPoint presentation again and see if you can hear us. Sorry for this trouble because this was not expected. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this.
No, don't put your app
Uh-huh.
screen. Then you do sharing screen now because
Screen on.
the screen that you want people to see,
Yeah.
you turn that on and then you say share screen. Or if you go sharing news. Because I think it's picking up the side wala sab picture.
Okay.
Ab after you're sharing screen because it's
Okay. Share screen. Okay.
share
Share.
screen.
And I'll just go
And
the.
then you the one that you want to share, only put that.
Right. Okay.
But still there's a bit of
Right.
right, this is the
हमें दिख रहा है
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's go through the translation. वही हिंदी में माता जी आप पढ़ो हिंदी का ट्रांसलेशन.
किंतु यदि तुम युद्ध करने के साधन को संपन्न नहीं करते तो तुम्हें निश्चित रूप से अपने कर्तव्य की अपेक्षा करने का पाप लगेगा और तुम योद्धा के रूप में भी अपना यश खो दोगे.
So this is what we were looking at. किंतु यदि तुम युद्ध करने के स्वधर्म को संपन्न नहीं करते तो तुम्हें निश्चित रूप से अपने कर्तव्य की अपेक्षा करने का पाप लगेगा और तुम योद्धा के रूप में भी अपना यश खो दोगे. So let's read through the purport. Mataji is one by one. Can you read a paragraph?
Yeah, starting. Yes, Arjuna was a famous fighter.
Louder.
Arjuna was a famous fighter, and he attained fame by fighting many great demigods, including even Lord Shiva. After fighting and defeating Lord Shiva in the dress of a hunter, Arjuna pleased the Lord and received as a reward a weapon called
Pashupat Astra. Pashupat
Astra. Everyone knew that he was a great warrior. Even Dhracharya gave him benedictions and awarded him the special weapon by which he could kill even his teacher. So he was credited with so many military certificates from many authorities, including his adoptive father Indra, the heavenly king. But if he
abandoned
the battle, not only would he neglect his specific duty as a Kshatriya,
right,
but he could lose all his fame and good name and thus prepare his royal road
to hell.
In other words, he could go to hell not by fighting but by withdrawing
from battle.
I'll
read out the Hindi one and see. अर्जुन विख्यात योद्धा था जिसने शिव आदि अनेक देवताओं से युद्ध करके यश अर्जित किया था. शिकारी के वेश में शिवजी से युद्ध करके तथा उन्हें हराकर अर्जुन ने उन्हें प्रसन्न किया था और वर के रूप में पशुपत अस्त्र प्राप्त किया था. सभी लोग जानते थे कि वह एक महान योद्धा है. स्वयं द्रोणाचार्य ने उसे आशीष दिया था और एक विशेष अस्त्र प्रदान किया था जिससे वह अपने गुरु का भी वध कर सकता था. इस प्रकार वह अपने धर्मपिता एवं स्वर्ग के राजा इंद्र समेत अनेक अधिकारियों से अनेक युद्धों के प्रमाण पत्र प्राप्त कर चुका था. किंतु यदि वह इस समय युद्ध का परित्याग करता है तो वह न केवल क्षत्रिय धर्म की उपेक्षा का दोषी होगा अपितु उसके यश की भी हानि होगी और वह नरक जाने के लिए अपना मार्ग तैयार कर लेगा. दूसरे शब्दों में वह युद्ध करने से नहीं फिर से पढ़ता हूं. दूसरे शब्दों में वह युद्ध करने से नहीं अपितु युद्ध से पलायन करने के कारण नरक का भोगी होगा. don't think we have started the recording. It's okay.
What's the meaning of Piksha?
Going against. So we found 3 main points here. आज के वर्ष में 3 उपदेश मिलते हैं हमें. One is neglecting your duties. Second, so here Arjun is being told you will be blamed for neglecting your duties. Second point, Arjun, you will lose your reputation as a fighter. And third, you will incur sins. पाप लगेगा, जो कि तीसरा पॉइंट है. दूसरा पॉइंट, योद्धा की कीर्ति में कमी हो जाएगी. और सबसे पहला, you will be blamed for neglecting your duties. तो हम तीनों को एक एक करके जल्दी से देखते हैं. Neglecting your duties. There's something called, it's a concept called crime by negligence. मैं उदाहरण दे रहा हूं आपको. The examples are, for example, there's a doctor. Doctor neglects a patient. Doctor knows the patient is sick and the patient needs immediate administration of medicine. एक डॉक्टर को पता है मरीज बीमार है और इसे तुरंत के तुरंत दवा देनी है. But that doctor neglects the patient. डॉक्टर कहता है, डॉक्टर thinks I want to see a serial on the TV first and then I'll look at the patient afterwards. Neglects the duty. That causes harm to the patient. Now the doctor may say, doctor कह सकता है, I didn't give him poison. If the patient has died, I didn't kill him. I didn't hurt him. I didn't give him any wrong medicine. As a matter of fact, I didn't give him any medicine. मैंने तो उसको कुछ किया नहीं. मर गया तो मैं क्या करूं? मैंने कोई जहर थोड़ी दिया उसको. However, the harm caused is not by an action, but by failing to take the required action. इस बार हार्म क्यों हुआ मरीज को? क्योंकि तुम जो एक्शन ले सकते थे तुमने एक्शन नहीं लिया. जो तुम्हारा कर्तव्य था डॉक्टर का वो तुमने नहीं किया. एज ए डॉक्टर यू डिड नॉट कैरी आउट योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. You did inaction where action was required. So that's a question of neglecting. That's an example of neglecting your duties, which is called crime by negligence. तुमने कुछ नहीं किया फिर भी तुम कुछ कर गए. Arjun is a Kshatriya. You are supposed to go and protect those innocent people. The people standing in front of you, the Kauravas army, is going to do a lot of bad things to the population. ये जो तुम्हारे खिलाफ खड़े हैं अर्जुन, ये बहुत बुरा करेंगे इस देश का, इस पृथ्वी का. तुम्हारा धर्म है जिन लोगों का बुरा होने वाला है कि उनकी संरक्षण दिया जाए, उनको बचाया जाए, और तुम वो धर्म नहीं कर रहे हो. Similar example, number 2, you can see police. For example, on the street there's a terrorist, but the police chooses not to act. That is also neglecting your duty. It's a crime by negligence. Another example, a practical or live example we have seen in this world, तीसरा उदाहरण है जो हुआ है इस दुनिया में. We all remember the Holocaust in Germany. The Jews were put in gas chambers. Now, some government officials in Germany say, we didn't do it. We didn't even know about it. Yes, but you had heard about it. सुना तो था, पता तो था हो रहा है कुछ. And you had the power to stop it. As higher government or military officials, you had the power to stop those killings, innocent killings. But you didn't stop it. That's called crime because of neglecting your duties. वो भी एक अपराध किया है तुमने, क्योंकि तुमने अपनी ड्यूटी नहीं की, तुम रुकवा सकते थे उसको. There's a very renowned philosopher. His name was Edmund Burke. He is Anglo-Irish. अंग्रेज हैं और आयरिश हैं, मिक्स है उनका वर्किंग. And he said these very famous words: the only thing necessary for triumph, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. You will actually see this happening in your offices, in your day-to-day life also. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil, अधर्म की विजय होने के लिए सिर्फ एक ही चीज काफी है. अधर्मी लोगों की विजय के लिए एक ही चीज काफी है. वो क्या है? That the good men do nothing. जो अच्छे लोग हैं, जो कुछ कर सकते हैं, वो कुछ ना करें. अधर्म की अपने आप जीत हो जाएगी. And this is what Krishna is teaching Arjun. If you don't do something, Arjun, अगर तुम ये नहीं करोगे अपना कर्तव्य, तो अधर्म की जीत होने ही वाली है. Arjun, if you don't carry out your duty, the adharma, irreligion, will definitely win anyway. So might as well do your dharma. Next we see is the second item which Krishna is cautioning Arjun. So first he said, you will be blamed for not doing your religion. अपना धर्म ना करने का तुम्हें blame दिया जाएगा. दूसरा, second, you will lose your reputation as a fighter. So that's going to be a second negative on you, Arjun. So Prabhupada has given us, at least I've just picked up two of the examples how Arjun had a great reputation as a fighter. ख्याति कितनी थी अर्जुन की. Number one, Arjun plays Shiva, Pashupat Astra. Who remembers the past? किसको याद है ये लीला? पशुपत अस्त्र कैसे मिला अर्जुन का? How did Arjun get Pashupat Astra? How he pleased Shiva? The question is here, Arjun, you are a greatly reputed soldier. बहुत ख्याति है तुम्हारी. तुमने तो तुमने शिव को हराया है. You have defeated Shiva and gained a Pashupat Astra from him. ये तुम्हारी ख्याति है. ये सब सत्यानाश हो जाए. All this will be destroyed. So, does anyone remember कैसे हुआ था?
Shiv came as he didn't appear as his normal self. He appeared as a kind
Hunter.
of hunter, yeah. And then something happened, and then Arjuna won over the battle.
Very good. Very close.
I'm not
Very
sure.
close. Very close. Actually, I was reading through Mahabharata. This comes in the Vanaparv, when all these Pandavas are in the forest. So one Parv is the section of the Mahabharata. So I was reading through that, and just to get the exact clear picture, because if you go on the website, you'll find a lot of versions. So exact version क्या है इसका? What is the exact version on this pastime? इस लीला में क्या हुआ? So once what happened, Arjun was, Yudhishthira told Arjun that the battle is about to start. युद्ध शुरू होने वाला है. Please, you meditate and get the divine weapons. है ना? तो एक अस्त्र शस्त्र अपने देवी देवताओं से मांगिए, so that we can fight and we can win. So Arjun, cutting the long story short, Arjun was told by Indra, who is his father, that you should meditate and call upon Lord Shiva. शिव जी की प्रार्थना करो, उनके पास ऐसे अस्त्र शस्त्र हैं. He has got those weapons by which you can win this war. Arjun went into meditation to call Lord Shiva. Now he was doing his tapasya, and because of his tap of the tapasya, because of his fire inside him of this tapasya, of this penance, the sages, जो आसपास के योगी थे, they started feeling the heat. They themselves, they were very elevated. They knew Shiva. So they went to Shiva. Shivaji, I think this person wants to see you. And we can't bear the heat coming from his, tapasya. And Lord Shiva said, don't you worry. I know what is in his heart. I'll give him darshan. Now Lord Shiva tried to test him. Shivji ne uska exam le liya. How? Shiva and Parvati, they came in the disguise of, किसके रूप में उसके सामने आए? कीरट hunters. Kirat, Hunanda, Purinda, Pulka. A Kirat are a tribe. आदिवासी तरह के लोग हैं. उस तरह का आदिवासी शिकारी के रूप में आ गए वहां. Right at that time, when Lord Shiva came in the form of a hunter, Arjun felt that a great boar, एक बहुत बड़ा सुअर, was running towards Arjun. Now, the shikari, the hunter, also took out his bow and arrow, and so did Arjun. अर्जुन ने भी अपना तीर कमान निकाल लिया उसको मारने के लिए. किसको? सुअर को, the boar, the big animal. And Arjun shouted at this hunter, "You don't shoot. I'm doing it already." तुम मत करो, मैं पहले से ही कर रहा हूं निशाना इसके ऊपर. But neither the hunter listened to Arjun nor the Arjun listened to hunter. दोनों ने एक दूसरे की बात नहीं सुनी और तीर चला दिया. Both of them shot the arrow same time. Same time, both the arrows hit the animal. Each one started claiming, "It's my arrow that killed." मेरे तीर ने मारा है. बोलता है मेरे तीर ने मारा है. झगड़ा हो गया. They had a fight. The hunter and Arjun had a fight. Hand-to-hand fight. Eventually, the hunter, who is Lord Shiva himself in disguise, he snatched away Arjun's bow. इतना ताकतवर था. Arjun tried to go hand to hand. Arjun tried to embrace him tightly to kill him. Their bodies rubbed against each other so much that lot of heat started coming out of their bodies. एक दूसरे का शरीर को एक अपने आप से रगड़ा तो उसमें से जो बहुत सी अग्नि या ताप जो गर्मी वो महसूस हुई बाहर. And of course, Shiva had snatched away the bow also. Arjun realized at this stage that this is not a normal hunter. अर्जुन को समझ आ गया ये कोई आम पुरुष नहीं है. Eventually, the hunter thumped him on his head. अर्जुन के सिर पे उस शिकारी ने जोर से थप्पड़ मारा. And Arjun felt unconscious. When he got up, जब अर्जुन को होश आया, he made a shivling out of the mud. आसपास की जो मिट्टी थी, अर्जुन को जब होश आया उसने वहां के शिवलिंग बनाया. At that time, he put a garland on the shivling और एक हार, फूलों का हार चढ़ाया. But to his utter surprise, that har or that garland that he had put on the shivling, he immediately saw was in the neck of the shikari, of the hunter. How come I just put this garland on the shivling, but I'm seeing the garland on the hunter? At that stage, Shiva and Parvati, they came in their actual form as Lord Shiva and Parvati. And then, being happy with the tapasya of Arjun, with a true intent as a fighter, Lord Shiva was very pleased. He returned his bow, जो उसका कमान थी वो भी वापस की, and also gave him a Pashupat Astra. It's an arrow. Pashupat Astra is like a weapon, and in the shape of an arrow. It can work like a huge word destroying weapon. ये एक बार चल गया तो ये, either if you do it properly with the mantras and with the right intent, then it will hit the target. But if you do without a full intent or clean intent, then this will destroy the whole word and no mantras can retrieve it back. अगर तुमने शुद्धि करके और एक शुद्ध कार्य के लिए इसका उपयोग किया तो ये अपने निशाने पे जाएगा, अपना कार्य करेगा। अगर तुमने अशुद्धि से ये काम किया तो ये पूरी दुनिया को तबाह कर देगा और इसको वापस बुलाने का और कोई तरीका भी नहीं है। That's how powerful this Pashupat Astra was. So that's the story that Lord Shiva even had to agree that yes, you're a great warrior. And hereby I give you the result. So time is less, it's nearly already 1 o'clock. So I'll just quickly, I'll not go into the Indra, just very briefly, the second incident, एक और incident था in which Arjun was very much praised for his valor. अर्जुन की काफी तारीफ हुई थी when Indra had called him to help because there are some Rakshasas by the name of Nivat Kavachas, Nivat Kavach. ये भागवत पुराण में इन कांतो 1 chapter 15 में इसका विवरण आता है. There's a description of this. I won't read through it because time is short now. So at that time, Indra had requested Arjun. Arjun was a great warrior. Imagine, Indra kahan hai? Swargalok mein. They are very powerful people. But Arjun was even more powerful. Indra was getting disturbed by these Rakshasas and he asked Arjun, Arjun, please come and help me. Single-handedly, Arjun removed them. इन राक्षसों को भगाया था जो इंद्र और उनकी फौज भी भगा नहीं पा रही थी. So, कृष्णा इन today's verse, आज के वर्ष में कृष्ण यही बता रहे हैं. This is your कीर्ति. Okay, Prema Mataji, can you read? Online devotees, if you have the Bhagavad Gita, please just open verse number 2.2. दूसरे अध्याय का दूसरा वर्ष. Can you read out the verse, please?
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Uh-huh.
Kutastva Kasmalam
Idam Vishme Mapastitam
Anarya
Jushtam Aswargyam Akirtikaram Arjuna. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Kutastvam Kashmalamidam Vishme Samupastitam. It's in the beginning of chapter 2 when Krishna is telling Arjun, why, where from have you got? तुम बोलता मैं लड़ूंगा, I'll not fight. Where have all these impurities come into you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. An-Aryan. You're not an Arya. You're an An-Arya ho tum. Aswargyam. They lead not to higher planets but to infamy. Aswargyam. Akirti karam. Aswargyam means जो स्वर्ग ना हो. You will not get swarga. And next, the last line is akirti. This will lead to infamy. Bezati ho jayegi. This has been something told in the very beginning of this chapter, and now Krishna in today's verse is actually elaborating it. फिर से बता रहे हैं, फिर से कान में डाल रहे हैं, घुस जा कान में, देख बहुत बेइज्जती होगी. लिसन टू मी अगेन एंड अगेन, लिसन टू मी. कीर्ति, कीर्ति, यू विल लूज योर कीर्ति. एंड इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द चैप्टर ही सेड यू विल गेट अकीर्ति. कीर्ति का उल्टा अकीर्ति, अपोजिट. And now in this verse, he's saying, you will lose Kirti. Same thing. See the relationship? Krishna is reiterating his message. Krishna is putting a watertight case. तुम्हारा इतना नाम है, अगर तुम अपना धर्म नहीं करते तो अकीर्ति मिलेगी. You have such a good name as a warrior, and you will lose it. You lose your reputation. And lastly, so we've done verse 2.2. The third point which Arjun has been told is, and this is the last, we'll finish it with this, you will incur sin. तुम्हें पाप लगेगा. So although Arjun is not a king himself, I'm just reading out the text although Arjun is not a king himself, he is a member of the royal family and a dear brother of King Yudhishthir. For someone in such a position, honor is not meant for personal gratification. Rather, it is bestowed so that one can make a tangible contribution to the society. What it means is, इसका मतलब ये है, if you are given a higher position, a higher birth, you are higher in society, the purpose of giving you a higher position is that you will do some good to the society. आपको एक अच्छा जन्म मिला है या एक अच्छी पदवी मिली है, वो इसलिए मिली है कि आप समाज का उद्धार कर सकें. सिर्फ अपने लिए नहीं मिलती है ये पदवी. भगवान आपको पदवी इसलिए नहीं देते हैं कि आप सिर्फ अपना ही उद्धार करें. I'll read the next paragraph. If one accepts the honorable position of a Kshatriya but fails to make a meaningful contribution by performing one's duty, especially when it is difficult, then the negligence becomes culpable, leading to पाप. लेकिन अगर तुम्हें क्षत्रिय की जगह मिली है और अपनी ड्यूटी करने का समय आया है, और वो समय जहां थोड़ी मुश्किल हो रही है ड्यूटी करने में, then that is negligence, और उसके लिए तुम्हें पाप लगेगा ही लगेगा. I'll give you an example here. An example is of a judge. अगर कोई एक judge, if a judge doesn't turn up in the court, or he has a relative, so he has a soft corner in the judgment, definitely he'll be a loser. Definitely he'll incur sins. If as a judge you want people to stand up when you come in the court, all stand, everybody stands when the judge comes in. Also, if you want that kind of respect, then there are a lot of responsibilities attached with it. उसके साथ बहुत से कर्तव्य भी लगे हैं आपके साथ. और जब when the right time comes to do the judgment, and either you don't do the judgment properly, you don't read the documents properly, or don't even turn up to the court on that particular day for an important judgment, that's a culpable offense. That is pap. You incur sin. Higher privileges bring higher responsibilities. You take an example of a Brahmana. If a Shudra steals, चोरी करता है कोई शूद्र, the king will punish him, or Krishna will punish him. Maybe he gets an injury on his leg. But if the same theft is done by a Brahman, why Brahman? Brahman is a person in knowledge. ब्राह्मण को शास्त्रों का ज्ञान है, उसे पता है चोरी नहीं करनी चाहिए. He is being looked after by the government, by the king. इतना दान आता है, charity so much comes, he doesn't even have to work. He's being taken care of. So a lot of privileges, but also a lot of responsibility. Responsibility is to teach the people. लोगों को सिखाना, और तुम सिखाने वाले ही चोरी करेगा, you yourself start stealing when you're supposed to be teaching good to the public, then such a person gets a bigger punishment for the same crime. उसी कार्य के लिए उसे ज्यादा punishment मिलेगी. With higher privileges, you get higher responsibilities also. Prem Mataji, please read Bhagavad Gita 1.36, chapter 1, verse number 36.
Pavam
Eva Shed,
asma
Eva Ashrayed.
eva
Ashrayed, Eva means Eva, certainly. Ashrayed, Shray lena, Ashray lena. पाप का आश्रय हम लोग लेंगे. पापम, this is what Arjun is saying to Krishna in chapter 1 when he says कि मैं लड़ाई नहीं करूं, I'll not fight. Why? Please continue. पापम आश्रयेद अस्मान
Hatvaitan atat
अतात
na
अततायिनः
atat man narha
वयं हन्तुं धास्राष्ट्रान् स बान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः
Syama Madhava.
श्याम माधवः. Translation. What is Arjun putting his objection to Krishna in chapter 1? Sin will overcome us. पाप लग जाएगा हमको if we slay such aggressors. अगर हम अपने लोगों को ही मार डालेंगे तो हम पे पाप लगेगा. Therefore it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. हम अपने लोगों को नहीं मारना चाहिए कृष्ण, पाप लगेगा हमें. What should we gain, O Krishna, O husband of the goddess of fortune? And how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? अपने लोगों को मार के हमें क्या खुशी मिलेगी? This was his objection. Papam. The main point is papam. हमें पाप लगेगा. And Krishna has answered this in today's verse. पाप नहीं लगेगा. अगर तुम, Arjun is saying in the first chapter, if we fight and kill, we will get sin, we will incur sin, हमें पाप लगेगा. In today's verse, Krishna is saying, if you do not fight, then you will get sin. अर्जुन ने कहा मैं लड़ूंगा, मारूंगा तो मुझे पाप लगेगा. आज कृष्ण कह रहे हैं नहीं, अगर तू नहीं लड़ेगा तब तुझे पाप लगेगा, क्योंकि तेरी ड्यूटी थी और वो तूने नहीं की. यू विल गेट अकीर्ति ऑल्सो, इन्फेमी ऑल्सो. You will be blamed for neglecting your duty, and you will lose your reputation as a great fighter. Okay? And as we discussed in the beginning of the class, that this Varnashram system, Varn or Ashram, Brahman, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. And the 4 ashrams are Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. So Varna plus Ashram. This is our Vedic system. And this Vedic system is been designed by Krishna, and it is meant to please Krishna. Or this Varnashram system, in this system there is one position called Kshatriya, and Arjun is a Kshatriya, must do his dharma so that he can please Krishna. I'll not go into more details, but that's about it. So the learning outcome, हमने आज क्या सीखा आज के वर्ष से? अगर हमें अपना धर्म करना है, धर्म क्या है? मेरा
Fight.
no. Thank you. To please Krishna. How do we please Krishna? How do we know what is my dharma?
By following our dharma, status.
हमें कैसे पता लगे मेरा धर्म क्या है? There are 2 types of dharmas. I'll keep it very simple. Time is short. 2 types of dharmas. One is in bhakti. In that dharma, how do we know what is our dharma? It is what the instructions of our spiritual master are. हमारे गुरु ने जो हमें आदेश दिए हैं, that is our dharma for transcendental activities. फॉर मटेरियल एक्टिव, भौतिक जगत में हमारा धर्म क्या है? भौतिक जगत में हमारा धर्म, इफ यू गो टू योर, यू विल डू द ड्यूटीज विच आर कंड्यूसिव टू योर साइकोफिजिकल नेचर. Okay, so but primarily, slowly we come to the stage of bhakti, and then that becomes our main duty. The main duty is follow the instructions of the guru, because that is what will please Krishna. If the guru says chant so many mala, we must chant so many mala. If the guru says read 2 hours of Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita every day, make sure you do 2 hours of bhakti. That should be a central point in life. So with that we end. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Online
Hare
devotees, do you want to, online devotees, any questions before I ask here? आप लोगों का कोई सवाल है?
No, Hare Krishna.
Okay, anyone, any questions here this side? Nothing?
Sudra can be promoted to the highest, elevated to the highest level if he's doing devotional service to the Lord.
Yes.
So does it contradict this statement that we are in our position and we should only do our duties of in our position, like a Kshatriya must fight, a Shudra must serve, a Brahma gives knowledge?
As long as we are affected by the 3 modes of material nature, we have to follow the varnashram dharma. जब तक हम भौतिक जगत के 3 गुणों से प्रभावित हैं, तब तक we have to follow the varna ashram dharma, because slowly the purpose of this varnashram dharma is to come out of the 3 modes. But लेकिन अगर हमें इस भौतिक जगत, if we are not affected, we have reached a stage where we are not affected by these 3 gunas, which is what bhakti brings us to that stage. Bhakti can be done in any condition. Kim vipra kim nyasi, Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. The one who knows the science of Krishna is a guru. That's a Vaishnava. That's a pure devotee. So bhakti is not constrained by whether you're a Shudra or a Vaishya or a Kshatriya or a Brahman. If you are doing bhakti, you're automatically going above the 3 modes of material nature.
And Lord Chaitanya gave Lord's name to everyone.
Precisely.
Distinct.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ने सबको हरि नाम दिया है. And what was the Hari name? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare.
You know why I said this? Because in India, they have viewed the Pujaris and the Brahmins have really misused, misused this concept of Sudra, and they have treated them so badly.
But that's a misinterpretation, and that's what Prabhupada has pointed out, that those people have misinterpreted the caste system. Caste system was created not as per birth. शूद्र का बेटा शूद्र जरूरी नहीं होगा. ब्राह्मण का बेटा ब्राह्मण होना जरूरी नहीं है. If you are born in a Brahman family, doesn't mean you automatically qualify to be a Brahmana. If you are born as a Shudra family, doesn't mean you will only remain a Shudra. You can definitely progress up, and also you may be born with some qualities that automatically dictate that ye to Brahman, this is a Brahman, born in a Shudra family. Example, Prahlad Maharaj, born in a demon family. He is more than a devotee, highest platform. And we stop here. Thank you very much, girl.
I have one question.
Sorry, you have a question?
Yes.
Yes.
अगर सम टाइम की हम देखते हैं कोई हमारे सामने कुछ ऐसा अपनी ड्यूटी पूरी नहीं कर रहा और उसका इफेक्ट बहुत रॉन्ग होता है, तो हमें चुप करके खड़े रहना चाहिए या उसको अपोज करना चाहिए? अगर हम अपोज करते हैं तो नेचुरली है आज के जो संसार में आप किसी को कुछ कह नहीं सकते हो, अगर कहते हो तो अपने दुश्मन बना लेते हो। तो चुप रहना भी एक हर्ट होता है कि ये सामने वाला अपने कर्म पूरे नहीं कर रहा और गलती कर रहा है, तो उसका पाप हमें लगेगा।
If it is your duty, for example, I'll just repeat your questions for those who only understand English. I think there's one Mataji who doesn't understand Hindi. So
Okay.
the question is that in case in today's world we have some works, we are doing some work and we fall into situations where we may have to say some unpleasing things to others to stop them from doing negative work. In that
Okay.
case, because we are working towards some better or good goal, if there's an obstruction coming in our way, should we raise our voice or should we just keep quiet? Keeping quiet also brings us sin. What should be our right method? So in this case, number one, if for example you are in police and you see, we gave the examples, you see as a police, you see a terrorist on the street, will you keep quiet or will you fight?
I
What's
will
your
fight.
answer?
I
Thank
will
you.
fight.
If you're a doctor, and you know the patient is sick and that you have the medicine with you,
Right.
will you neglect the patient? You give the medicine.
Give the medicine.
Give the medicine. If you are in a higher position in an office and you see something wrong happening to someone,
Right.
that someone approaches you for help,
Right.
would you keep quiet or would you take some action because
Right.
it is your duty?
I take action, but these are like they have their own duties, but I say I'm standing next to the next to the police and he's doing wrong thing in front of me. Can I quiet or can I let him know that you are not doing a right job?
So let's look at the last box in the screen that you are seeing. What does it say of Edmund Burke? The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil, अधर्म की विजय के लिए सिर्फ एक ही चीज चाहिए, is for good men or good women not to do anything. तुम कुछ मत करो, अधर्म की विजय हो जाएगी. Don't do anything.
Right.
If you want adharm to win, otherwise there are ways to approach. If one policeman is not coming, call the complaint center, call somebody, do some action. Don't sit quiet. Get some more help. Talk to the people around you in the crowd. Get united. Take videos. The police is not working. That's why we had to take some action to protect somebody being killed. Similarly, in the offices, in your position, if it is not a complaint from your own department, you can say, this is not my department's job. I don't know who you are. Please go to your bosses. Maybe you can help the person by telling them the right procedure. Maybe you can say, okay, I'll assist you by talking to your senior officer. Come with me. You can give them some moral support. Taking no action when you know a harm is getting done is definitely incurring sin.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत गीता की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, thy God Premanande. Hare Bol. Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We online devotees, we are stopping now. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.